Hey guys, so today I'm testing Genshin Impact on the OnePlus 9 Pro. It has a Snapdragon 888 processor with an Adreno 660 GPU. Phone was first cooled down to 30 degrees before starting each test. So I have two settings which I'm testing today. One is the maxed out setting with all the graphic options set to high, and the other setting is the one that I personally use to play to get as close to 60 frames per second when I'm playing on my phone. My recommended setting is mainly made up of medium options, including the render resolution, which does make the game look a little blurrier, but it's not very noticeable because of the small display. The test is made up into 4 parts, and you can skip ahead to each section with the timestamps in the description below. Each section of the test is meant to stress different parts of the game, such as asset streaming, NPC simulation in the cities, and stressing the graphics capabilities during battle. So without further ado, here is the test. So looking at the results, you can see that the OnePlus 9 Pro is not good enough to run this game at max settings at a capped 60 frames per second. It does throttle after around 5 minutes of gameplay. But you can see that the recommended settings does keep the FPS closer to 60 frames per second, especially during the battles, which is more important to get a better experience during combat. The GPU usage for recommended settings also doesn't hit 100%, so it does mean that the phone has enough headroom to hit 60 frames per second during a GPU bottleneck scenario. It's also able to clock the CPU higher for longer periods of time because of the reduced GPU usage, which means there's less heat produced. Overall, playing Genshin Impact at the recommended settings that is shown on the screen now is actually a pretty good experience. It's nice to be able to do some daily commissions or domains while on the bus. Well, that's the end of the test. I was going to do an OpenGL versus a Vulkan test as well, but the game kept crashing on this phone. Vulkan does perform differently on different phones, and my old LG G7 didn't crash as much, or it didn't crash at all, but I performed a lot poorer than OpenGL. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.